This is a World Television exclusive on News Edition Nightly with Sarah Gringle. Next week, I will have a sit down with Gregory Stokes, an Air Force veteran who's ready to expose what he's calling a top secret military program that's reportedly found fully intact UFOs. What the government is now calling UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena.
Evening, Ramirez.
I reached out to the
Can I
Inspector
get you
General and confirmed the
soda,
news is
Doctor?
credible and
I'm
concerning.
good with my coffee.
Our interview will air this Thursday night on
It's gonna be a long night.
Looks like we got ourselves another problem. Is he as credible as they say?
A high-level intelligence agent. Been on the force for 19 years. Trusted with the most classified secrets of the U.S. defense establishment. Let's just say his secrets have secrets.
Did you work with him?
Never had the opportunity.
I guess it could be worse. He could have leaked the whereabouts of the NARB compound.
He's a whistleblower. If you ask me, he's just getting started. This could be the end. You'll see when they get him in front of the committee.
When is that?
No more than a week.
Alpha 8, Episode 6, The Wrong Cake. Alpha 8 is a production of Busy Media Group, created by Stephanie Ailey. This episode was written and directed by Stephanie Ailey. Sound design by Experience J. Original sound composed by Stephen Bias. Story editing by Jake Ferrago.
Bro, she was so mad. Like, none of us told Eric that she liked him. Why would we do that?
Right?
And there was no reason to give Ashley an attitude. So unnecessary. Like, calm down, you know?
I know, like, seriously, it's not our fault.
I'm not trying to study or anything.
She's the one making it weird.
Right, and can you believe the level of tone she gave Ashley at lunch?
Taryn, there's at least 4 other rooms in this house.
I have to go. My stepbrother is stepbrothering. Pick me up in 30. 11 signs your mother's on the verge of a breakdown? Seriously, Daniel?
You can't tell me you didn't notice.
I mean, she's been less chaotic.
Okay, tell me this. Where did you find your socks this morning? In your sock drawer, right? When have they ever been in your sock drawer? They've always been in the laundry basket at the top of the stairs.
I did hate dumpster diving to find a match.
And when was the last time she told you not to bounce the ball in the house? Yeah, okay.
Maybe she's on special medication. Or maybe it's CBD. Raven's mom was a total, until she started using it. Now she's legit cool.
Mom wouldn't do that. She would never let you go out on a school night.
But she did. And she's your mom. Just go with the flow, dude. Embrace the new Larson.
She's not wrong about the CBD. What if my teammates gave his dog some because he bit the UPS guy? Not for real, though. Like, only his pants. But now the dog's chillin', like Snoop.
Brown and Sawyer, please hold. Brown and Sawyer, let me check if he's in. Hold, please. Welcome back, Mrs. Peterson.
Thank you. David Rogers. Amelia Longhorn. T.J. Elliott.
Larson! Where are you going? So much happened while you were out. I was bursting at the seams trying not to call, but hashtag self-care, hashtag me time, hashtag no work on vacation, am I right?
What is hashtag?
Girl. Okay, so you'll never believe what Jeffrey did to one of the female candidates. He left her alone in the tiny conference room by the kitchen. You know, the one that smells like old cheese? He left her there for 45 minutes, just simmering in that odor, alone, with the cheese. After 2 phone interviews, a presentation, and a group interview, only to turn around and hire some dude that fits into his bro code. So, Rachel and I went to HR to complain. Hopefully, they'll see what a loss of liability is and hashtag fire him. Are you okay?
I am fine.
Well, I just thought you'd be a little more excited. We hate him, right? You do still hate him.
Yes, of course. I hate Jeffrey.
Not so loud. I'll grab us some lattes. So glad you're back. Hashtag office bestie. Hashtag fire Jeffrey.
Daniel Nichols, you're up next. Whenever you're ready, Mr. Nichols.
Okay, so for my current event, I watched a news report on LNN, which is in Las Vegas, on Tuesday night. According to the report, 2 Metro police officers witnessed a green streak falling from the sky as they were sitting in their police cruiser.
Oh, here we go. Fake news, fake news, fake news.
Settle down. Please continue, Mr. Nichols.
So, shortly after the 2 officers were called to a residence where a family reported to see a non-human creature in their backyard, which they believe was 10 feet tall and can only be described as a UAP, an alien spacecraft. So why is this story relevant? Because every day we're getting closer to discovering...
So where is it then?
Well, they weren't able to recover anything.
Fake news, fake news, fake news.
But they canvassed the area and found several other witnesses who saw the green streak fall from the sky.
Thank you, Mr. Nichols, for sharing your current event. Perhaps next time you can share something with less fiction and more science next week. Jamie Woo, you're up next.
I normally use my recorder to organize my thoughts. But since they commandeered it, I'm stuck talking to the wall. I've seen 4 sunrises since being trapped in this room. And it's getting hard to keep track of the time that's passed since Alpha 8 landed on Earth. 30 days, maybe. So much has changed since then. Alpha 8 changed. I'm not sure why or how it chose the person it chose to emulate. And who knows if they are recording me here. Ramirez! Are you recording this? If you found Alpha 8, it's imperative that I speak with her. Hello? Why? What will you do now? What is the plan? To take over Earth? I mean, if you can transform, have others already joined us on Earth? If there are more, are they looking for you? Or have you already found them? And maybe you just landed here by mistake. I've been waiting my whole life for this. And I can remember the very moment I told my 3rd grade teacher that aliens exist. My parents weren't happy with the impromptu parent-teacher conference. My obsession was interfering with my classwork. If Mrs. Kiv could see me now, right? Ramirez? Dr. Stevens, let me talk to Samantha. Let me see Alpha 8. Why is it here? Why did it change?
Hi, Larson. Glad you're back. Jeffrey told me to drop this off.
No problem. I will take care of that.
If you're not too busy, I need some help with the spreadsheet.
I will add it to the list. I will have it to you in a few hours.
Wow, okay. Thanks.
It will only take me a few minutes to read through your document.
It's 40 slides. Take the day.
I will not need it.
What are you doing? You trying to make everyone look bad?
Work smarter, not harder.
What? Let me guess, you were doing some reading over the break?
Yes. Wearing mom jeans is my superpower. Moms are the real superheroes. Green eggs and ham.
Did you say green eggs?
Killing it at work, literally.
Listen up. I was just on a call with one of our top-tier clients. Turns out there was a communication error with our timeline. He needs the site live in 30 days.
That's impossible. We're already 2 weeks behind schedule.
On the contrary, your fellow colleague Larson has managed to tackle more work since she's been back than this team has been able to ship in a month. She's putting in the work. I expect you all to do the same thing too. Every last one of you. You have 30 days. Then we need to be live. Make it happen or consider exploring other options. I'm sure you know what that means.
Daniel, tell me you brought lunch from home, because something is wrong with this cafeteria food. Ugh. Got any chips? Heard Nathan failed his science project. That's like awesome karma for destroying yours, you know?
Still doesn't change the fact that I'm naturally predisposed to having more cortisol hormones than the average teen.
You always have to go geek, bro.
It's the reason for my panic episodes. Nathan might be failing science, but I'm failing life.
That's a bit melodramatic. See? I can speak the lingo, too.
Everything was so much easier at my old school.
Oh, relax. It won't be long before someone else is the new kid. You gonna eat that sandwich?
Yeah, but I brought you one too.
Bro, that's what I'm talking about.
Larson, I dropped those 2 analytic reports on your desk. Can you synthesize it by tomorrow morning?
Of course.
You're killing it.
No, I did not come to harm anyone.
OMG. Jeffrey wants to see you in his office. If you get promoted, hashtag take me with you.
You have family up north, right?
I have family here.
I have this motorcycle I'm trying to restore, and there's a part I need, and it's stuck up north. Are you going to visit soon?
Visit north?
Your family.
My family is here.
No, not understanding.
This is Larson.
We're in a meeting. Can that wait?
Yes, it can. Hold, please.
I was referring to your phone call.
I'm her mother. Okay. Now?
We have a no personal calls allowed policy in this office. Breaks only. You know that.
I am sorry. I need to help my daughter.
What? Now? You were on a high-profile project.
The motorcycle?
No, our client.
This is family. I must go now.
This project is important.
Family is important. Always comes first.
Taryn Peterson. Please report to the principal's office.
Oh, Taryn Peterson. Oh, you and that chair are becoming the best of friends as of late.
It's an inanimate object, so that's not even possible.
Isn't this the 3rd time this month? I mean, there was last week's detention and the conference call with your dad a few weeks ago.
And I completely grew from both of those experiences, so thanks for that. But this was so not my fault.
Well, perhaps suspension will help get you on the right track.
Riley, come on.
Oh, Principal Riley.
Principal Riley. He started it by chucking that girl's phone across the room. I mean, it wasn't the latest model or anything. But no phone deserves that kind of death.
Oh. And you thought hacking into his Moogle account and deleting all his assignments...
I saved a backup.
He threw up in the hall.
An unfortunate aftermath. I'll be sure to apologize to the janitor.
Oh, Mrs. Peterson, thanks for coming. Are we expecting Mr. Peterson?
Not coming.
He is out of town.
I'll let Miss Taryn fill you in on the details on her own time. We were just finishing things up with the suspension.
I am sorry. Suspension? Is that really necessary?
Jordan is the one that should be suspended. I was just helping out another student. And isn't that one of the school pillars? Fostering community or whatever?
3 days.
Seriously? This is so not fair.
Principal Riley, I completely understand, and I do not want to undermine you in any way. My daughter,
Stepdaughter.
Taryn, was following the Trinity High School value pillars. She was honest and told you what she had done.
That's great, but that doesn't excuse it.
She was committed to her friend and helped her get the justice she deserved. I am sure that takes integrity.
I know what the pillars say, Mrs. Peterson. I wrote them. Even hung up the poster you're reading behind me. And while I appreciate your ability to apply them to this situation, what Taryn did is grounds for suspension.
Principal Riley, Taryn was following your rules. Why have such pillars if you are going to punish the students who use them?
And I totally promise I will find a more diplomatic way to support my friends going forward.
All right, no suspension. But you'll be in the library every afternoon to help with a new book delivery.
What? No, I can't.
Thank you for understanding.
You're free to go, Taryn Peterson. I don't want to see you in my office for the rest of the year.
You won't. Larson, that was... Thanks.
You have one important reminder. To hear the notice, just say, Lexi, what is the reminder?
Lexi, what is the reminder?
Larson, don't forget to pick up the birthday cake.
Whoops, that would have been low-key bad if you forgot that one.
Birthday cake. Got it.
I have a ride home, so you don't need to wait up.
Zombie apocalypse. Who would you want on your crew? Go.
Matt.
From school?
No, the dude from Bear and Scared. He was like the only guy that found his own food and created his own boma. You know, like the shelter thing they make to keep animals and
I
the
know what a
environment out.
boma is.
And he got the highest PSR score from all 11 seasons.
Yeah, but what does that really get you? A college entrance? Nope. A job at the best company? Not a chance.
Bet it would impress girls, though.
Naked, freezing, and malnourished? That's not impressive. And they don't even get paid. That's a hard pass.
I bet you wouldn't make it past the first night.
I wouldn't set foot off the truck that drives them into the wilderness. Mom's home. We better help her with the groceries.
All right.
Where's Dad's cake?
In the car. I will retrieve it now.
Retrieve? Okay.
Broccoli, carrots, Brussels sprouts. No chips, ice cream, or cereal? And I finished the box this morning.
I guess cooking's her new thing.
I don't hate it.
At least there's a cake. What's this?
Birthday cake for Michael.
Oh, that's not good.
What?
It's not Michael's birthday, it's Dad's. Why would you put his name on my dad's cake?
It is the birthday of your dad.
Exactly. Michael's birthday is in March. Today is October 7th. It's Sam's birthday.
Sam.
Every year, we buy him a cake to celebrate. You said nothing was gonna change, and this is a huge freaking change. How could you forget?
I can get a new cake for Sam.
You say that like you don't know who I'm talking about.
I will get a new cake. I will get a new cake.
No! You already ruined everything.
Do you want a hug?
No, I don't. I'll never forget this, like, ever. Alpha 8 is a production of Busy Media Group, created by Stephanie Ailey. This episode was written and directed by Stephanie Ailey. Sound design by Experience J. Original sound composed by Stephen Bias. Story editing by Jake Farrago. Featuring the voices of Jasmine Ashanti as Larson and Alpha 8. Richard Leacock as Michael. Cameron Ailey as Daniel. Malachi Josiah White as Jackson. Sydney Thomas as Taryn. Todd Gaidashek as Dr. Stevens and Principal Riley. Samuel Gibson as Ramirez and Coach. Jessica Meckler as Samantha. Jake Farrago as Willis. Amari Williams as Brady and Traffic Controller. Stephanie Mara Sanchez as Summer. Naomi Chan as Delta Leader and Linwood. Additional performances by Stuart Pankin, Jessica Lynn McKay, Gabe Brown, Stephanie Ailey, Chris Power, John Cobberford, Mila Ailey, Joe Bratcher, Jamie Suter, Wendy Pierce, Craig Ailey, and Christy Glasgow. Alpha 8 is executive produced by Haywood L. Brown, Craig Ailey, and June Baya. Additional music and sound by Epidemic Sound. Alpha 8 was recorded at Dave and Dave Recording Studio. For more information about the show, please visit alpha8audio.com. Special thanks to Joe Bratcher, Twin Bridges, and everyone that supported the show.